Hey guys, Derek from Farm Search Phone, and I kind of screwed up. I had to leave for work pretty early this morning, and I didn't water the plants. I also probably should have opened the door. Alright, so as you can see, everybody likes the fan on a hot day. The sheep are over back there in their stall laying in front of their fan. Cecil was out here just standing in front of this fan, bumping the fan with his nose a little bit. So, I would say overall it kind of worked. Cecil came out of the stall and he was standing in front of the fan. And you could probably block it most of the air so the sheep went in the other stall, which is fine. I mean, it frees up the other stall, I guess, for them. So that's good, it worked. Hey guys, Derek from Farm Search Phone, and I kind of screwed up. I had to leave for work pretty early this morning, and I didn't water the plants. I also probably should have opened the door. Just watered them again now that you can see the spinach took a hard hit. Remember how well that was doing? I'm hoping it'll come back. This looks okay. We'll see what happens with it. These were pretty wilted. They look better now. Some of the seeds that were just starting off, looks like we got a gourd starting to grow, so that's good. It didn't affect the basil at all. The tomatoes look like they're coming back. They can be pretty forgiving, but these are really small still. These were all wilted. They look like they're coming back. You can see they're a little wilted yet. These were in really bad shape. They look like they're coming back also, but some of them don't, like these here. These look almost dried up. These look okay. These are the lima beans. They look okay. This is the spaghetti squash. That looks like it's doing fine still. This is the thyme. We still have nothing in these two. I believe this is rosemary and sage. I don't remember what that was. Oregano, I think. I believe that was oregano. But boy, is it hot today. I think it went over 90 today. But alright, I'm gonna get my stuff together and we're gonna do some soil blocks. Okay, so we got our bucket of compost, peat moss, and perlite. We're gonna mix this up really thoroughly. You just want to get down to the bottom and just kind of turn it. Try not to make too much dust because it makes me cough anyway. You just want to mix it until it's really well incorporated. Like so. And then you want to add water. You want to add just enough water to make it sticky and not running, because you want it to stick inside the soil blocker. Just kind of let that soak down in there for a minute. And you have to mix it again. You just want to keep adding water slowly, because if you add too much water, you gotta add more material to it. If you don't add enough, you just gotta add a little bit more, which is way easier to do, especially if you don't have that much material left. I happen to have quite a bit left, but I'd rather not have to add to it. I'd rather just do it right the first time. And now we're getting there. It's still pretty dry, but you want to be able to squeeze it in your hand and have it hold its shape. But we're still pretty dry. Okay, I've got it all mixed up pretty well now. And you want to be able to squeeze it and have water drip out of it. and then have it hold its shape. So it's, and that's kind of like a big soil block. So that'll work. Now I'll rinse my hands off and I'll show you how we make soil blocks. And now this is a soil blocker. And if you can get these on Amazon, I think they're like $30, $35, something like that. They're a little pricey, but they're really well made. I've had this one for a while, and it works really well. When you get it, it'll have little plastic round nubs in it. And I bought this because I bought the smaller one. Also, this is I think these are 1 by 1 by 1, 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch. And I think I bought the 1/4 inch blocks, which are about this size, the size of this small block in here. And I thought I would start them in there and then make these and then transplant them into the bigger blocks. But you really don't need the smaller one at all. I don't know why you would need to unless you're really doing commercial production or something. These are small enough and they work great. They get you big enough to where you could put them right in the ground. I mean, you saw how big the zucchini got. And yeah, you don't need the smaller one. I would recommend just getting this one and not the smaller one. But anyway, I'll show you how to make soil blocks. So basically what I do, you want to pack this really tight. You can take this and just press it down into the bucket until it fills up full of compost. But I don't do that because I find it packs on the rest of the bucket. I got to constantly break it back up again. So what I do is I just use my other hand and I just do it right over the bucket and I just pack it in there as tight as I can get it. And you just keep adding to the low spots until you get it about where you want it. And we'll take it and we'll do them right here. Then you just take it, and what I do is I press it down into the bench and then I kind of squeeze it a little bit and you just pop it up. And there you go, you got soil blocks. And then when you plant in soil blocks, you could just put your seeds directly on top. You don't have to worry about burying them at all. Because the sunlight and I guess just the depth of it and the moisture from the dirt, it actually makes them sprout, and it works. You don't need to put anything over top of them. Just put them right on top of the soil and water them when you're done. So we'll do about 2 more rows and then we'll plant some sunflower seeds. Alright, there you go. That's 48 soil blocks in about 5 minutes. And yeah, they don't all come out perfectly, but the seeds aren't going to care. They come out good enough. And it saves you a ton of money, I think. I mean, you can get 50 of these seed starters on Amazon for $8.99, about $9. But do you see all the soil blocks we have? I mean, this is over 30. This is over 30. The zucchini was over 30. We got 48 here. You know, all of these, and more that we're gonna do, it would have cost us a ton of money. And now it didn't cost us anything because we made the compost. I bought a $20 bag of Purelite that looks like it's gonna last me for years. I bought this last year. I used this last year and I liked it a lot. Just keep it clean. You know, you don't want anything, you don't want gunk in that get in there. And I wouldn't recommend getting those plastic pieces. It makes the dirt stick and it kind of busts out the tops of these. You could fix them and pat them back down, but I'm actually gonna take those out and put the plastic ones back in because it worked better with the plastic ones. But yeah, ultimately, I mean, this was I think this was like $30 or $35, and this will last me probably forever. And we make our own compost. We got an $8 bag of peat moss that looks like it's gonna last us forever, and way more than the season. I mean, I've already made all of these soil blocks with it, and we barely even made a dent in the bag. So definitely worth the money. If you're thinking about getting one, get one. You won't regret it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. I'm sorry guys, I almost forgot. We're gonna plant some sunflower seeds. Yeah, my wife got these for me last Father's Day, and it was kind of late to plant them. I didn't really have the time to do it then, so we're gonna do it now. I think they're fine. They were in a little baggie in there, so I don't think they're bad. We're just gonna put 2 in each. Alright, so there we go. We still have a whole bunch of sunflower seeds left. I'm going to be planting these all along the fence line across the street. So I want them to, usually I would just start these right in the ground, but I want them to get a pretty good head start because the weeds get pretty tall. So I want them to get a good 6-8 inches tall so I could just plant them right in there and they'll already be over most of the weeds. So there we go. I hope you liked the video. If you did like it, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And we really appreciate it. Thanks.